Hey Cole, here to read you some books, buddy. I miss you a lot, and I hope you're being good for Mama. Can you say hi, Dada? I love you. All right, here are the books we're going to read today. We're going to start with Corduroy. Do you know about corduroy? What color is corduroy's overalls? What color are those? Green. All right, corduroy. Corduroy was once a bear who lived on the toy shelf of a toy department store in a big mall. And next to him was a clown and a rabbit and corduroy and a doll and a giraffe. Day after day, shoppers came in looking to buy all sorts of toys, but no one ever seemed to want corduroy. Remember, you have the lion up here and the dog. And who's that, Cole? Who's that? Lisa. And who's next to her? Who's with her? And that's her mama. One day Lisa said, Mama, please, look, this is the bear I've always wanted. And her mom said, oh, not today, dear. I've already spent too much money. Plus, he doesn't look new. He's missing a button. So Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. Lisa and her mama, and Corduroy was sad. I didn't know I was missing a button, said Corduroy. Tonight, I'll go and see if I can make it, if I can find it. So late that night, when all the other shoppers had gone home and all the other toys were asleep, Corduroy got down onto his block and picked up his ball, took a couple shots, swish, swish, obviously, and started looking for his button. Button. Corduroy was looking around and suddenly he felt the floor moving underneath him. Quite by accident, he stepped on an escalator. This must be a mountain. I've always wanted to climb a mountain. And when he got to the top, he saw the most amazing things. What do you see on this page, Cole? Do you see a lamp? Do you see a yellow lamp? And you see pillows and beds and chairs. And Corduroy thought, this must be a palace. I've always wanted to live in a palace. So Corduroy wandered around and got to the biggest bed, and he climbed on top of it. And he said, I've always wanted to sleep in a mattress. But all at once he saw something small and round, and he said, here's my button. But just like all the other ones, it was tied down tight. So he pulled with all his might, and off flew the button, and off flew Corduroy. And he crashed into a big lamp and it fell into the ground with a big loud noise.
Oh, what the heck? Who made all that noise? I should go down there and look at it with my flashlight. Who knocked over this lamp? I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Wait a minute. What are those two fuzzy ears there? Corduroy wouldn't even do up here. So I took them back downstairs and I put them on the shelf with all the other toys.
Okay, I did it. Now you do it, Cole. You say it. What does he say? And do it one more time. What does he say here?
Oh, what the heck are you doing here, Corduroy?
Good job, buddy. Sir Corduroy went to sleep. But when he woke up, Lisa, the girl from yesterday, was standing right there. Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm going to take you home. You're the bear I've always wanted. My mom said I could pay for you. I saved up for a long time, and I'm excited. Do you want a box? No, thank you. And Lisa ran all the way home and ran all the way up the 4 flights of stairs to her apartment and went straight to her room. And when Corduroy blinked, he said, she was telling him that this is my bed and this is your bed. And that's a bird. And what does a bird say? Cuckoo, cuckoo. And Corduroy thought, this must be a home. I've always wanted a home. Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew on a button. I like you the way you are, but I think you'll be more comfortable with a button. You must be a friend, said Corduroy. I've always wanted a friend. Me too, said Lisa, and she gave him a big hug. Cole, can you give Bear Dog a big hug? Can you give Mama a big hug? I can't wait to give you a big hug. All right, that's book number 1. Next book, My Nona Loves Me. And this is from Nona from 2022. I know my Nona loves me. She shows me it in so many ways. She helps me brush my teeth, and she wants me to be healthy. Have you brushed your teeth today? Nona takes me to the library and checks out good books. Sometimes Nona picks me up from school. She tells my teachers that she's proud of me. Nona likes to take me to the grocery store, and sometimes I get a treat. Nona and I feed ducks at the park. Quack, 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 quack. Can you count the ducks with me? 1, 2, 3. 3 ducks. My Nona takes me to a lot of fun outings. My Nona likes to take me to the playground to play. There's a slide and a jungle gym, and at the park you go on the swing. When it's autumn, we go and look at the pretty leaves together. And when Nona's very busy, she makes time to talk to me. Hello? Hello? In winter, she makes sure that I'm bundled up warmly. And at Christmas time, we look at the twinkling lights together. And when I'm far away, I know that my Nona thinks about me and misses me. Yes, I know my Nona loves me, and I love my Nona. The end. All right, the next one's a classic, The Rainbow Fish. I know you care. This one's by Marcus Ister. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish, but not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty, and they called him the Rainbow Fish. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they would call, come and play with us. But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer like this. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. Rainbow Fish, wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many. You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the Rainbow Fish. Get away from me. Shocked, and the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all of his friends what had happened. And from then on, no one would ever want to have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish, and they turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales if no one is going to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. I am really beautiful. Why doesn't anyone like me? I can't answer that for you, but if you go beyond the coral reef to the deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in the glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. You see the eyes? 1, 2. "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus. "The waves have told me the story of your scales. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." I can't. But then the octopus had already disappeared into the dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never. How can I be happy without them? Suddenly he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." And the rainbow fish wavered. Only one very small shimmering scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled away playfully as he tucked the shiny scale amongst his blue ones. A rather particular feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he had watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, and it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Every fish wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at least felt at home amongst the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shiny scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. This is from Uncle Drew. This is about sharing, and we need to learn how to share a little bit better, don't we? I love you, and I'm excited to learn about that with you. Have a great day, buddy.